Hello Eula, how's it going? Few things to do today. Let's turn this light on. There we go. So it's a bit dark in that little room. So I've got some new bulbs. These are pretty good bulbs. Oh no, Willie's come off. Hold on. So yeah, anyway, these are I got two of them because I've got two lights, and the idea is to light up the room a bit more. Look, they should be quite bright. Equivalent to 60 watt, 810 lumens. Don't know how many kelvins they are. Oh, 4,000, sorry. That should be fairly bright, I would have thought. Brighter than what's in there at the moment. So let's go and have a look. So you've got to remember it's daylight at the moment. It's daylight outside at the moment. Here's the RC room. And that's the bulb that's in there now. It's like an energy saving crap shit fucking bulb. So that's what we got. You know, picture that there. That's what we got there. Remember, it's daylight though. Don't forget about that. That's just one of these. I used to. I was a binman once. A dustman. Sorry, I was a dustman. And one day I found a black sack and it had loads of these light bulbs in. Still in the boxes and in the cellophane. Loads of them. And that was a good 15 years ago. And I've still got loads of them now, but they're shit. I don't like them now, so get new ones. What are you up to? Oh, you playing with a tumble dryer? Yeah. That's what I thought. So let's kill that one. Alright. Take that one out. Then, what are you doing over there? Put that one in. Right, let's have a look. Oh yeah! Now we're talking bright. What you got? You got some elbow grease? Got some elbow grease? Oh, have a bit of fun with that then. Go and have some fun with elbow grease. You'll be alright. We're going to go and clean the train set that you just put out on the floor. Oh, good. Good boy. So, on the new little bench, I've got electric here. So what I'm going to do is I'll put that box over there for now. Little monkey, look, let's close the door. Go on then, let's move that towel out of the way. There you go. So we can plug our charger in here. There we go. Switch on the extension. There's the charger. That comes to life. And now we're doing some polishing. I can have a bit of polishing, are you? Alright. And then we can charge up our batteries. I've got the LiPo. Put this in here. LiPo's in this bag. I'll charge that one up to full capacity, and then we can go a bit drifting after. So that LiPo has been on charge for 40 minutes so far. He's got his little broom, look. Loving it. I've come across, when I'm having a sort out, while I'm waiting for the batteries, I've come across that old shell and that other one that I was going to give away, but then I never bloody did I? Someone said that they'd have them, and then I never got round to giving them away, but there we go. I found a nitro car over there, and this toolbox, this SGS toolbox, was the one that I bought years ago now, about 8 years ago. I started up a car garage, an electrical car garage, with two of my friends, and I bought all the tools. I bought welder. There's the welder down there. I bought the welder, the tools, everything, in order to start that up. And but what happened was, basically, it just got to a point where it was so busy. We had so many cars coming in, so much work, that them two were, no, one of them was full time there. The other one had another job, and he was making aeroplanes, in an aeroplane factory place, and I was doing my job driving the plant, bulldozers and that. And it got to a point where it's so busy during the day that we were just going there after work and spending evenings in there. And it got to a point where my missus didn't like that. And I was like, come on, we get extra money, don't we? We get, you know, another income. If we can do this successfully, have our own business, we're going to get loaded. She didn't like that. And also, I didn't want to quit my job, really. So I was like, so I sold my third to them. And then, you know, got my money back out of it. Took all my tools out. Got my money that I invested in that business back. And them two had an argument, and the other one went a different way. And then the person who started up the company in his name, he kept it for a while, and then he just had enough of it, I think, because it ain't there no more. I don't talk to him anymore. Don't need friends. They weren't friends. I gathered that. So that's what happens. So I'm going to make this into like my RC toolbox. Just been sitting here ever since I bring it home. So I'm going to make it into like my RC little sort of toolbox. But I found that nitro cart there. Come across those shells. Got another couple of shells up there. Got a shell over there. So I'm gradually working my way back. There's I wondered that it was dripping on my head when I was asleep the other day. And that's that roof that's definitely leaking. Even though I've put new felt on it, it seems to still be leaking. Which is, well, obviously I ain't done a very good job, have I? I don't know how it can still be bloody leaking if I've refelted it, but there we go. I ain't a roofer. But I was asleep, and a few drips on my head, and I was thinking, what's them bloody drips on my head? And it was leaking there, so that's that. Oh, there we go. Charge in 44 minutes and 3 seconds. So now we've got fully charged batteries. So now I'm going to charge these two back up again because they ran out. And then I'll have 3 batteries for my little drift car here. I've still got to fix that one because that's what happened when she hit the wall and she snapped it off. But I might be able to fix that. I was going to go and buy a new a metal servo horn so I could screw it in metal because it's just a plastic one that you get with these little Maldave kits. But I might be able to fix it temporarily and then we can go out and have a little bit of fun. For some reason, this battery never likes to be balanced. It always says that the connector's not connected, but it is connected. And it's, you know, I've got 2 different types. Look. Got this one here, which is the slimmer type. Probably got a special name, but I don't care what it is. It's not that one. This is the one that fits it for the 2S batteries. It fits in fine. All the pins ain't bent. Nothing's bent. It all goes in fine. But this battery, this connector port works with the other batteries I used to have. I did have loads of other LiPos, but when I sold the Savage Flux and when I sold the other cars, I got rid of the batteries. 2 of them blew up. I put one in a microwave for a bit of fun. They exploded. But that balance port works fine with those batteries before I got rid of them. But just never, that battery there, this one here, has never ever liked to be balanced. So it's a very unbalanced LiPo. Ooh, look at that. Come on. This is what I deal with. Thought I felt something crawling over my face last night. Brushed it off. Look at the leg there. Spider leg. Yeah. Oh well. To get rid of that. I think looking at that roof, that's just going to need a new piece of roof in there. A new bit of board. I reckon. That's had it. On the roof, what I'd done was, when I put the felt on, because obviously there's a dip there. Obviously I don't want a dip there, do I? So I got some just wood that I had laying around, stiff wood, and I laid it over the top of the dip. Look, I ain't a roofer, and I'm just getting by. It's only an old roof, innit? You know what I mean? It's not like an actual house, is it? If it was an actual house, it would matter. But I thought it's worth a try. Laid it over the top and felt it over the top of that, so that it was a level, you know, roof, rather than having a dip. Obviously, it ain't worked. So another little. That's an old damp patch. That's drying up now, luckily. That one over there doesn't look too good though, does it? But we'll get there. I've still got a bit of felt left. I've still got 2 full rolls and the offcuts that I had, because the roof's an odd shape, an odd size. You always get offcuts. So I've got enough to do another job of it. So I've charged all the batteries up. Oh, bloody hell. Picked up the wrong battery. Charged these batteries up. These are all charged up. The other LiPo's charged up. So I've got these ones. These batteries are the ones that go with the drone. The FPV drone that I've got for sale at the moment. So got 3 batteries that are still good, perfectly good batteries. I'm just discharging them at the moment, using this to discharge them. I charged them up fully, make sure they're all good, they were good, and the drone flies and everything perfectly well. So now I'm just discharging them down to a good level, because obviously if I'm selling them I want to make sure that they're, you know, as they should be. Don't want to sell something dodgy, do I? So just discharging them down now, and I know they're alright. I'm going to swap the wheels around on the tyres around on this car, because look, they're worn so much on the inside because they got camber. They're not worn on the outside, so I'm going to switch them over so they should wear on either side. Bit of a pause there just while some of you write your comments. Of course they won't wear on either side, because if you switch them from one side of the car to the other, the inside of the wheel's still going to be on the inside of the car. Come on, you lot. It's all a laugh, isn't it, eh? Well, you lot, I started this video with the full intention of, after doing the batteries, going out and having a little bit of a play around on the driveway with the cars and all that. But shit happened, you know what it's like. Ended up playing basketball and all that other crap. I was going to wash the real cars, but I never got around to doing that either. Anyway, probably do that tomorrow. But got these batteries all discharged. They're all down to a proper safe level where you're supposed to be. They're all good batteries. I found the back light. It goes on the shell for that. I don't know what I've done with it now. I've not done the shell. Shell somewhere. It needs a lot of repair actually. Here it is, found it. It's a shell. And that's the back light. That one's coming loose. I've lost a front one somewhere. It did have a front one on it actually. Hold on, let me just go and have a look. It must be somewhere else. There it is. I know it's somewhere. So I've got all the lights for it now, because for ages I'd lost that back one and I couldn't find it anywhere. What it is, it's got holes in. Forgot what they're called now. Buckets, light buckets. I can't bloody remember. But you can put LEDs in. And at one point this shell had LEDs in it. It also had wing mirrors. So I can put that back in there like that. I can take the bumper back on. And I can put that one back in there like that. So I've got actual looking like lights again. And take that bumper back on there. It just makes it look a little bit more 3D, I think. Oh, they've come on. Having a bumper like that. So I don't know. When I bought this shell, it was partially done, because I'm no good. I can't paint shells. I can't do nothing with shells. I'm really, really bad at it. I bought this shell part done, and the bumper was already done, and the rear one, and had the lights and everything in it. But it is what it is. So I'll probably repair that. I don't know what I'll do. Whether I'll use the tape again and tape them in again, or I don't know what I'll do, to tell you the truth. I don't know. I might well do. But I like this shell. I like Evos. And this is a very nice shell, I think. I put the... Who remembers when I put these little mounts on there with the Velcro? Take it on and off. I mean, I don't mind using the R-clips. I don't mind that. I think that's perfectly fine. But I thought, let's try the old Velcro. You know, just whip the shell off, whip it back on again, and see what happens. At least you don't have to drill holes in your shell. But I think what I might try and do is, not at the moment, but at some point, I think I'll try and get another really decent shell and have that with R-clips. But then again, that means I've got to change all the mounts and everything all the time. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. The Velcro's a bit annoying, because all you've got to do is you just got to clip something and the shell pings off. Or at least if you've got the R-clips, it don't ping off. Just means it takes a bit longer. But if you've got a LiPo trying to explode under there, you can whip the shell off quick, can't you? And try and whip the battery out if it ain't too dicky like. But who knows? I don't know. It's a tricky thing. I haven't actually looked yet to see if this can take a 3S. Let's have a look quick before I go. Right, well, I've had a look. I can't see any writing on there whatsoever. Just that'll tell me the the type of power that it can handle, the type of battery that it can take. It might be if I had to take it out, but I'm not going to bother taking it out. I'm not going to put a 3S in it just yet. I mean, it's good enough on 2, or even on just the the standard battery that it comes with. I mean, that's perfectly fine. It's good enough just for going around the driveway, having a bit of fun. But it would be fun stick a 3S wherever it's gone. I've lost it again. To stick that on it and see what happens, I suppose. But I don't want to blow it up because that means I've got to pay more. It's perfectly working. I hate destroying things if they're perfectly working. You know my dodgy soldering the tape there. That's good, isn't it? So, sweet. I'll catch you lot on the next one. There might be an interesting, a very interesting little RC thing coming up soon. I've ordered it. It's on its way. Be a bit different. Some of you lot might have seen them before. Some of you lot might not have done. You know, but it'll be a funny thing to look at. It's RC. It's radio controlled. But I'm not going to give nothing away, man. I'm going to keep it well, like a surprise. But I'll do a little video on it, and you can have a little laugh when it turns up. Don't know when it's going to turn up. Delivery said 5 to 7 days, so we'll find out. Catch you on the next one, you lot. All the best, and have fun. And I think because it's Bank Holiday Friday today, so obviously the day off. Tomorrow's a Saturday, plenty of time. I think batteries are charged, everything's ready to rock and roll. I ain't got that fixed yet, but don't matter. Gonna have a little play on the driveway, I think. Set out some cones and have a bit of drifting practice, because I fucking love drifting, man. I mean, I like doing it in real life with real cars. I used to have a BMW E36 that was meant to be drift spec, but we never got around to bloody drifting it. But that would have been good fun. But S14s, you know, S15s, they're good fun. But RC drifting, that's just as fun, man. It's just as fun. So all the best, you lot. Take care. Catch you on the next one.